Welcome to the ISASP Student Advisory. Today's objective is for you to understand the expectations of ISASP testing days and get familiar with the schedule, timeline, and the structure of the ISASP test. The ISASP is for all 9th through 11th grade students. It is a mandatory statewide assessment that will take place from April 13th through the 15th and the 16th for 10th graders. This will take place during your advisory class or in your advisory class for reading, math, and language arts and writing. 10th graders will take the science test in the Aux Gym at a designated time. Attention to Kirkwood students. Kirkwood students will be expected to be in attendance for the ISASP testing. You will need to notify your professor ahead of time that you will not be present for your Kirkwood classes from April 13th through the 15th and 16th if you are a current 10th grader. Please review your AM Academy times or AM classes at the Regional Center and communicate any conflicts with your professor. The structure of the ISASP is all online, and you are to use your school-issued Chromebook. You will log in using your username that will be found on your index card, and the password should be on the board. That is how you will get into the test. You will have built-in tools such as a calculator, bookmark, highlighter, notepad, and Zoom. You have the opportunity to use the student readiness tool and test prep to get familiar with the structure of the test if you are not familiar. The reading test should be approximately 70 minutes long. The math test is 80 minutes. And following that math test, there will be a student survey. If you do not complete the student survey, it will indicate that you have not completed the test. So please be sure that you complete the student interest inventory survey that is following the math test. Language arts and writing is approximately 60 minutes. It's 30 minutes for the first section and 30 minutes for the second section with a little break in between. We have practice links provided here for you to review the test. All 10th graders will have to do the science test. The practice science test link is here as well. This test is approximately 60 to 75 minutes long. This year, your teacher will project the math formula sheet during the math test and the writing checklist during the language arts writing test. Please review our calculator policy. These calculators are allowed during the math and science test. We also have a built-in calculator that you can practice using with the ISASP student readiness tool. Again, only locally approved calculators. You cannot use any TI models that are listed below. Please note that no smartphones or smartwatches or tablets are allowed during the ISASP. These are strictly prohibited devices. Please take the time to review the testing schedule. We will begin the testing promptly right when the bell rings. So please be sure to be on time every single day from the April 13th through the 16th. We will have a condensed schedule at the end of the day after all the materials have been collected. You will start with period 1, then 2, then go into lunch. Then you will have period 3, 5, 6, and 7. Day 4 is for 10th graders only. This day is dedicated to the science test. It will be held in the Aux Gym. It will be split by alpha. Note that 10th graders that test in a small group or in an individual basis will receive an email about when and where to report on Thursday. So please be sure to check your student email. Teachers, at this time, please review the testing location rosters for the students that are in your advisory. Testing rosters could be different than your advisory classroom list. Students should have just received an email about their testing location. Again, your advisory room could be different from where your testing room is. So make sure that you're checking your email about where to report. At this time, teachers should be reviewing their advisory list to make sure that all students know where to go. This is just a reminder that only your school-issued Chromebook is allowed on ISASP testing days. No personal computers are allowed for the ISASP. This year, instead of filling out the student honor code on paper, we are going to do this via Google form. So please fill out the link that's provided in the presentation and follow the prompts. Cell phones and smartwatches are to be turned off and in your backpack. They are not to be used during the test, before the test, during breaks, or even after the test. Even if everybody is completed with the ISASP in your testing room, no devices are allowed. You will need to indicate that you are aware of this in the Google form. If you have not completed the Google form and submitted the honor code, then we will find you and have you report to the counseling office to complete the form. Additional test day reminders. Again, backpacks should be in the front of the classroom with cell phones and smartwatches turned off. Make sure that you have them in the front of the room, turned off in your backpacks. After testing, you're allowed to read. No phones should be out after testing. Again, most students will remain in their advisory classroom. If you do have another location, you will be notified by email. So please make sure to double check your email and your testing room. At this time, we ask that all students update Chrome and take out your Chromebook. Open Chrome, click the Customize and Control icon, which has 3 vertical dots in the upper right corner of Chrome. Click Help, click About Chrome OS, click Check for Updates. If Chrome needs to update, you may need to restart your computer. We also ask you to verify that TestNav launches. Sign out of your Chromebook. Click on Apps in the lower left corner. You will see TestNav. Please launch TestNav. Verify that TestNav opens. Then you're going to shut down by holding the power button to close TestNav. When you launch TestNav, you will see the state of Iowa, and next to that, you will see the words Iowa. You will be using that and click on that in order to access the ISASP. Once you get on the TestNav Iowa login screen, it's important to also verify that you have the app check. You will go to where you see the person icon on the top right corner, and you will click on that. As you click on that, it should open up and say app check. If it says browser check, then we will need you to contact Curtis Watts in the library for additional help and support. Your advisory teacher will keep a list and submit a Google form requesting that you get some assistance on getting out of browser check. At this time, we would like for all advisory teachers to double check and ensure that it says app check when launching TestNav Iowa. Teachers, please fill out the Google form if a student has browser check. In preparation for testing days, please have your Chromebook charged. You may bring your own personal pencil. No personal computers are allowed. Please make sure to bring your charger if you feel like your computer will run out. Get good rest. And again, re-emphasizing that no cell phones are allowed before, during, or after the test, not even during breaks. Thank you everyone for your time. Make sure you get good rest and do your best. Please let us know if you have any questions or concerns regarding the ISASP. Let your advisory teacher know now, and then they can communicate those questions with us. Thank you, and good luck on your ISASP.